Every single person on Earth consumes food for survival and health. It is a fundamental requirement for our body's ability to function. Yet very few people actually understand how their food is grown and the methods that are used to grow it before it reaches their grocery stores. Is it not shocking that we have rising rates of cancer, sickness, and disease in a world that has become so technologically advanced? What is the point of becoming so advanced if we can't even do the things that matter the most for humanity? I want you all to really think and reflect upon this. Our messenger, peace be upon him, said, "It is sufficient for a human being to eat a few mouthfuls to keep his spine straight. But if he must fill it, then 1/3 of food, 1/3 for drink, and 1/3 for air." How many people do we know today who actually follow these teachings when it comes to the consumption of food? The fact is that the nutritional content found in our food is not the same today as it was 1,500 years ago. The food that is grown in our times appears to be bigger, juicier, and more appealing to our eyes. But this is a deception that many people are completely unaware of. In fact, the nutritional value of most popular vegetables have dropped significantly in just the past 70 years. A 2004 US-based study found that nutrients in the food have declined by a staggering 38%. Not just that, but even the levels of protein found in our food has declined. If that wasn't enough to wake you from your slumber, most of the food that is found in our supermarkets are sprayed with chemicals and poisons that are proven to harm the body and cause a wide range of sicknesses.
Bob, Roundup can be used where kids and pets will play and breaks down into natural materials. Since Roundup kills the root, what's not coming back, Bob?
The weed?
You betcha, Bob. Come on down.
This is Monsanto's Roundup. It's in cookies, breads, corn, crackers, chips, breakfast cereals, and beer. The list goes on and on and on. The active ingredient in Roundup is called glyphosate, and it's used by backyard gardeners and industrial farmers alike to kill invasive weeds.
Glyphosate in Argentina is causing increases in cancer. You can drink a whole quart of it and it won't hurt you.
You want to drink some? We have some here.
I'd be happy to, actually.
Not really?
I know it wouldn't hurt me.
Tell the truth.
It's not dangerous to humans. No, it's not.
So you're ready to drink one glass of glyphosate?
No, I'm not an idiot.
Well, right now, a new storm is emerging, and incredibly, the culprit may just be sitting on a shelf in your backyard shed. 4 years ago, the World Health Organization warned that the herbicide glyphosate, the main ingredient in weed killer Roundup, probably causes cancer. Created by chemical giant Monsanto, Roundup is the most widely used weed killer on Earth. Sprayed on everything from gardens to footpaths to fields of crops. It is quite simply everywhere. Now, in a series of landmark verdicts, juries in America agree the stuff can kill you.
Bob, Roundup can be used where kids and pets will play and breaks down into natural materials.
The stuff can kill you.
We live in a world that is covered with a blanket of deception. The things they tell you that are safe today will be found to be dangerous and deadly tomorrow. Modern farming practices, such as deep tillage, and the application of pesticides destroy most of the beneficial organisms and life that is found in healthy, rich soil. When these practices are repeated often enough, the soil begins to weaken and die, making the land beneath become barren, then in turn forcing farmers to use heavy fertilizers just to have the ability to continue growing food.
Do you guys see any difference in the soil? What would be some differences that you see? Light and dark. What do you think would cause that? Organic matter. What if I told you that these two soils were taken 20 feet apart? Would you believe me? 20 feet apart. This one has been in, this is from the Coshocton Research Farm. It's been in no-till for 52 years of continuous no-till. This one has been, this is a car length away and it has been tilled for the same amount of time. And so what happens when we till? Well, this looks like a piece of concrete. You can see very little pore space. You can see it's pretty compacted. 1, 2, 3. Okay, what do you see immediately happening? What's going on here? It's falling apart. There's nothing to hold those soil particles together. It's simply collapsing. Within seconds, it's collapsing. Now, if there were rainfall on here and the soil structure fell apart like that, what do you think would happen to the soil surface? It would seal off. It doesn't have anything to hold the soil structure together, and it's simply going to fall apart, sealing the soil over and causing the water to run off instead of infiltrate down in the soil.
3, 2, 1. Oh.
Wow.
What do y'all notice?
Oh my gosh.
Wash it away.
That does not hold. That does not hold water. That's the color of your shirt.
Wow. That's crazy.
We can see clearly the damage that is caused by these modern farming practices. The UNFAO calculated that we have about 60 years of harvest left if we continue farming in this way. We only truly understood this after we became farmers ourselves and decided to grow our own food to not be reliant upon any authority other than Allah. And it was the best decision we made. There is a narration from our Prophet, peace be upon him, which states the following: I saw some agricultural equipments and said, I heard the Prophet saying there is no house in which these equipment enters except that Allah will cause humiliation to enter it. We have found that the best practices of farming include no-till, regenerative farming, and permaculture to produce high-quality, organic and pure food without harming the earth in the process. In fact, these farming practices enhance nature because it's based on the natural system that Allah, our Creator, has already put in place. Humanity right now is failing and paving the way for the Antichrist.